Hello and welcome to the London Sinfonietta Composition Challenges Spring Concert. Since September last year, we've been working with schools around the country on creating new music, and this concert celebrates the compositions we've received in the spring term. Composition Challenges commissions you to write new music for the London Sinfonietta, and we've been completely blown away by the compositions we've received this term. Well done to all of our young composers. My name is Gillian Walker, and I'm a composer and workshop leader with the London Sinfonietta. In this concert, I'm joined by two London Sinfonietta musicians, double bassist Evangeline Tang and clarinetist Robbie Mars. In this concert, we're going to hear 5 new compositions that we've received this term. When we hear a piece for the first time in a concert, on the television or on the radio, this is called a world premiere. These 5 brand new compositions will also be 5 world premieres, and we are super excited to play them and give some feedback from myself, Evangeline and Robbie. Our first piece today comes from Germany at Rhodes Avenue Primary School in Haringey, and it's called Rock and Roll. They took on the Postcard Pieces Challenge and sent us an excellent score, along with some instructions to help us understand how they would like to hear their piece played. Let's hear Evangeline playing Rock and Roll on our double bass. That was great. Thank you, Evangeline. Germany's piece has different types of lines running across the score. Evangeline, can you tell me how these lines helped you to inform how you played the piece?
Yeah, so there were certain peaks and troughs in this piece. But what I really liked was there were some lines that were really splattered, and some of them were really, really busy. So that really reminded me of what the rock and roll kind of theme was running through, with lots of circles, and it was all just very, very busy. But yeah, what I really liked was also like there's a bit of the swaying that was instructed. And so I used a bit of like some pits glisses, you know, because it kind of looks like I saw it and it kind of looked like fireworks.
Absolutely.
So I really liked that. And then obviously the end bit, I really used the range of the bass. So with the bangs and stuff, I feel like especially with the bass, like the strings can clatter against the bass very well. So this kind of sound is very good.
It really sounds like bangs.
Yeah, yeah.
It does.
Just going off.
I also thought that the splatter paint technique really helped to make that sound. Or did that help you and think about the sounds in that way, the banging sounds?
Yeah, I love how it basically transitioned from the splatters to the big bangs, and so for the splatters I kind of just used some rain pattern. So it's like this. And on the different parts of the bass, it can sound different. So for example, if I do it on the rib,
it sounds a lot lighter.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah.
Germany has created a very clear line running across the page from left to right, and this is very easy and clear for a musician like Evangeline to read, almost like they're reading a book. Thank you, Evangeline, for your comments, and well done to Germany from Rhodes Avenue Primary School. In our next piece, a group of young composers from St Matthew's Primary School took on our second composition challenge, Numbers and Patterns. They started with a number line from -4 to 4 and assigned musical notes to the numbers. From there, they then made patterns from positive and negative numbers to make a melody for Evangeline and Robbie to play. I was really inspired by this idea of using numbers to create a musical pattern, as it can generate lots of melodies to choose from, and as a composer, I really enjoy having lots of different musical options to pick from.
Hello, my name is Quinisa and I'm 10 years old.
Hello, my name is Genevieve and I'm 10 years old.
And we're
we
from St. Matthew's School. The competition that we took was Challenge 2.
Numbers and patterns. We listen to the music either per in Spiegel and Spiegel.
And we love the structure of music.
We think our composition should be played softly and slowly.
And should get louder.
I've taken the ideas that our young composers from St Matthew's came up with and have arranged them for Evangeline and Robbie to play. Let's hear what it sounds like now. Thank you, Evangeline and Robbie. What a great combination clarinet and double bass is, and well done to the pupils at St Matthew's Primary School for their composition. Our next piece is another postcard piece by Joni from Hillyfield Primary in Waltham Forest. Her piece is called Dance of Death. I'm joined by both Evangeline and Robbie to talk about this piece before we hear it. Evangeline, can you tell me something interesting about Joni's piece and how you approached it, specifically about the line?
We love the lines that Joni had put in the piece because they went sort of everywhere on the stave. First of all, she put really big spikes, and I think we interpreted that as a really big jump in voice and also in dynamic. And then she wrote really, really nice squiggly lines, and me and Robbie really enjoyed going in and out of them. So yeah, it was really, really fun.
And Robbie, can you tell us how the use of colour informed you when you played Joni's piece?
Yes, we were very fortunate to have a really comprehensive colour code. So it meant that whenever we saw red, it was fast. When it was green, it was medium, and blue was slowish. So we had this really good opportunity to be free, but we also had a really good scaffold on which to base whether we were going to go fast, slow, and it really helped us capture the idea of this piece.
Fantastic.
Hello, my name is Joni. I am in year 5. I am 9, almost 10. And we were doing a postcard piece, and mine is called Dance of Death. And it's supposed to be dramatic, but a tiny bit fun. And it's supposed to be piano and violin. And the red is supposed to be all jiggly-jaggly for dramaticness. And the higher it gets, the dramatic it is more.
Joni has really thought about which instruments she would like to play her piece and has written piano and violin. But the beauty of graphic scores like this is that they can be played by any instrument. And we thought that it would sound fantastic on clarinet and double bass. Take it away, Evangeline and Robbie. That definitely sounded like an angry dance. Congratulations to Joni on our composition. Well done. We really enjoyed hearing and playing it. Our next piece comes from Imogen at the Lyceum School, who took on our third challenge, Words and Music.
Hello, my name is Imogen and I am 11. I go to the Lyceum School and my composition is called Springtime Serenade. I took part in the Words and Music Challenge. I wrote the piece because I thought of some words and I would like to put music to it. Here, I'd like it to be loud, going quieter, and then here I want it to go up and down, louder and quieter, and then finally go loud at the end here.
In this challenge, composers take inspiration from a subject that inspires them and writes a few lines about that topic. Then they figure out which words they want to emphasise, either because they are important or because they like the sound of them. Imogen's piece has beautiful words that she uses in it, that talks about eyes and colour and nature. One way we could play this piece is by asking a singer to sing these words. However, I find it exciting to ask musicians to speak and play at the same time, or to take inspiration from the words to create music inspired by those words. Robbie, in order to play this piece, you're going to use something called extended techniques. Do you think that you could show me and demonstrate some of these extended techniques, which is kind of an unusual way to play your instrument?
Yes, absolutely. I was very lucky to have so many good words and symbols in this piece to help me decide which ones to use. And one of the ones that was coming up a lot was leaves and trees. And so I came up with an idea of clicking keys to make it sound like the leaves rustling and having blowing through the instrument without making a sound. And combined, that sounds like a wind blowing through a forest. And then another one was a cymbal, where it was an arrow that went up and back down again. And what the clarinet can do is something similar to what a violin or another string instrument would do, where on the fingerboard they would slide up and down to bend the pitch, sort of like this. And I thought that would really capture what was on the page and give the sense of, with the last word being free, of the sound going up and down and going wherever it wanted.
That sounds absolutely wonderful. Well done to Imogen. Let's hear the piece now.
Eyes. Green. You. Me.
Thank you, Robbie. If you want to learn more about how different instruments play extended techniques, check out our Introduction to Contemporary Instruments series on the London Sinfonietta channel. This might inspire you in making your own compositions. Now for our fifth and final composition, which is by Solomon from Mission Grove Primary. I love the use of colour in this piece, and it reminds me of Quality Street Sweeties. Robbie and Evangeline, did these colours make you think of anything particular when you went to play the piece?
Yes, in particular the green section. First of all, because it's my favourite colour, but also we were told to make it quiet, and it reminds me of the shape of a peaceful valley. So I had that picture in my mind and I really enjoyed playing that bit in particular.
Wonderful. And Evangeline, what did you think?
I really liked the purple and the orange bits of this piece, because I think of purple as a really dark and deep sounding kind of, and also in the orange it's really loud. It's a really loud colour, and I really like that because that really resonates with me.
Wonderful comments, thank you. I'm really excited about this piece because it has another instruction for the musicians to stomp, clap and click. In order to help Robbie and Evangeline play this piece, I'm going to perform the stomp, clap and click whilst they play their instruments. We're going to play the piece once slowly and once fast. When I perform an action, Robbie and Evangeline will change their note and how they play it. For example, they could start long, quiet notes and then change to playing loud and short notes. Watch out for the reactions that the musicians have to Solomon's actions. Thank you, Evangeline and Robbie, for playing these 5 composition challenge pieces so well. I absolutely loved hearing them, and we hope you did too. Well done to all of our young composers who have sent in their composition challenges, from our partners in London, in Haringey, Waltham Forest and Enfield, to further afield around the country. We wish we could play them all. Happy composing.